What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and we're at it again with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 11-inch, which is a truly wonderful device. So today we're going to talk how to open an app in pop-up view, which also leads us to more advanced multitasking. I actually call ultra multitasking because it's borderline insanity. But this ultra multitasking is here if you want it, which is why I'm going to cover it, because it builds off of the basic multitasking you can do on the Samsung Galaxy devices. All things said, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's talk how to open an app in pop-up view, which you may not know about. Now, I really like using this feature with video apps such as YouTube or Netflix, which is why we're going to go with Netflix here. So I'm going to pull open my app drawer, and I'm going to look for this folder I've created, media, and I'm going to tap on the Netflix app, and that's going to open Netflix. We're going to actually jump a little bit deeper into here just to get it going. But we're going to talk about how to open this in pop-up view. So if you look towards the bottom of the display, we're going to have these three lines. This is the menu button, and we're going to tap on that option. And then we're going to have kind of this app preview here. Now, we want to look at the Netflix app because that's the one we want to create the pop-up for. And we want to tap on the app icon for that app. And then we're going to get this drop down menu here, and we're going to have an option titled Open in Pop-up View, which we're going to tap on. So we now have the Netflix app in pop-up view, and there are actually a few things we can do here. So we may want to reposition this on our display somewhere. We can do so by pressing and holding on the blue line at the top of that pop-up view, and we can drag this whole thing wherever we would like. Now, there is a very important thing to keep in mind here. Depending on how large this pop-up view would be, you can see that as we drag, it wants to actually go into a split screen session. Now, if you want to avoid this, simply return the pop-up to the center of the display, let it go, and then we can resize it by making it smaller. And this is done by tapping and holding on any edge of this pop-up, and then either making larger, which normally actually makes it want to go more into split screen accidentally, or smaller. And this should allow you to now drag it around when it's in its smaller state without accidentally going into a split screen session. Now, there are also some hidden items within this blue line. So if we tap on it, we're going to get a pop-up menu. Now, I have noticed that these pop-up menus, as you can see, they disappear fairly quick. I would like for them to have a longer timing so that you can actually take your time to look at the pop-up menu and make a selection. That would be feedback for Samsung there. But again, we can run through these. So our first option will be to the far left. If we tap on that, it gets rid of some of these icons. So it looks like it basically minimizes it, but I like the full menu, so I'm going to tap on that. And then if we open again, we get that full menu. Now, our next option will be to go into a split screen setup if you want to do split screen and you want to multitask. But again, we want to focus on keeping this as a pop-up view or floating window. So I'm going to press the home screen there. We're going to press the menu button at the bottom again. Then we're going to tap on the app icon for Netflix and open in pop-up view once again. Now, there is a shorter way to go about doing this. Let's say that we accidentally go into split screen, but we didn't want to split screen. We can tap the line at the top of the Netflix app once again, and we can put it back into a pop-up view. So there are a few ways to work around here. And keep in mind, this is more advanced stuff, but it is really cool once you get it all down. But let's move on to our next option. We can tap on that blue line again, and then we can minimize the pop-up view. So it's going to take the pop-up view, throw it to the left side of the display as a small icon where you can then tap on it to enlarge it back into pop-up view. Also really nice. Now we could take this pop-up view and put it into a full screen mode by again tapping that blue line and then tapping the expand icon. And now we are in full screen mode. But anyways, let's go back into pop-up view. Just a refresher here. I am going to look for the app icon for Netflix, tap on that, open in pop-up view. And if you ever want to just exit pop-up view, again, tap that blue line and then tap the X. Now, if we go ahead and tap on the menu button again, you can see our Netflix app is still there. I do want to keep it open in that pop-up view because I want to demonstrate more advanced multitasking, or as I call it, ultra multitasking. So again, we do have the Netflix app in pop-up view, but I do want to open a app split screen or multitasking pair, which I've already got going. We're going to tap on the menu button. And I'm going to tap on the app split screen pair, which is going to be Google News in the Chrome browser. And you can see that our pop-up view minimized again back to that left edge of the display where we can tap on it. And now we have 3 apps running at the same time. But we can also do even more advanced multitasking. This is where we actually get more towards the ultra multitasking. This is still more basic multitasking, but if we press and hold on the blue line on that pop-up view for the Netflix app, and you can see again, it's not wanting a split screen, so we may need to make the pop-up view larger, and then we can try to drag here, and again, it's not really working. So this is hit or miss, which is actually good for this video. I'm going to try again here. And we're not really getting anywhere. Let me go ahead and press on the blue line at the top, and then we're going to try to do a split screen option. So you may have to tap and hold the split screen option. But what's interesting is I didn't always have to do this. It would automatically add it as a split screen option. So if it's not automatically adding the Netflix into the split screen option, you may have to tap on that blue bar for the pop-up view and then tap the split screen option. And now you'll have 3 apps that are split screened. But on top of this, again, because these are all split screen, we can open another pop-up view. So we have to figure out what app we're going to choose here. So I think for this setup, we're going to choose Google Playbooks. So I'm going to press the home button and then open the Google Playbooks app. And then we're going to, again, tap that menu button and then tap on the app icon for Google Playbooks and then open in pop-up view. So again, here we are in pop-up view, and this is something that I'm always forgetting myself, is that if you open pop-up view first, your split screen apps don't automatically show. So we need to open those split screen apps, and we're going to tap on the menu button, open that split screen configuration. We've got that going. Our Google Playbooks defaulted to minimized app on the left side of the display once again. So we're going to tap on that app icon. And now we have a float-in window here, pop-up view window. And now we have 4 apps running all at the same time. This is the definition of ultra multitasking. Now, aside from the pop-up view, we can actually save the rest of the split screen configuration to the edge panel. And we're going to do so by minimizing the pop-up view, get that out the way. And then we're going to tap on the 3 dots in the middle of the split screen configuration. I also want to try and see what happens if I tap on the 2 dots. So nothing's going to happen with the 2 dots. So you're definitely going to want to do this with the 3 dots. And then there's a star. We're going to tap on the star. And then we can add this whole split screen configuration to the edge panel by tapping Apps Edge Panel. And then if we exit out of this, we're going to close that split screen setup and the Google Playbooks app. If we open the edge panel, we have that split screen configuration assembled already. So if we tap on it, we don't have to set it up again. It's just automatically going to open that whole configuration, saving us time. So that is it for today's content. As always, thanks for watching, and may the universe flow in your favor. And until next time, Leon checking out.
You